Hello, my name is Asher, and this is Asher Reviews Movies and TV. Today we are going to be watching Inception. Before we get started with the video, I would just like to say don't forget to like, sub, and turn on the notification bell. And I'll be telling you tonight's watch before the start of this this review. So tonight's watch is going to be... It's going to be... Tonight's watch is going to be... Where is it? Constantine. Comic book film I've been wanting to watch for a while now. I think it's in really good... I think the DVD is in decent condition, so... Yeah, good condition disc. That's going to be tonight's watch. And that's going to be in the next review on the channel, probably. This very much DVD. And that stars Keanu Reeves as Constantine. Constantine, for me, is a character of the DCU that has not been done justice in really any project of the DCU. And I thought he is quite a decent character. So I'm going to watch... If hopefully this is a good enough film for me to, So that's tonight's watch, and yeah, we can get straight into the review now. This is the Inception movie review. This was not recommended to me by anybody, so it's not part of my 10-part series. It is just a regular old movie review. The cast of this movie was Leonardo DiCaprio, Elliot Page, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, not Lewitt, my bad, and Michael Caine. They're the four actors I chose to go with from the film for this. Yeah. You may know Leonardo DiCaprio from Titanic or The Beach, Elliot Page from Juno or Hard Candy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Looper and The Walk, and Michael Caine from Going in Style and The Batman Begins, which is a part of the Dark Knight trilogy, which is my favourite trilogy of all time, and also is the prequel to my favourite sequel of all time, which is The Dark Knight. Okay, the director was Christopher Nolan, and the writer was Christopher Nolan of this film. Christopher Nolan is widely regarded as one of the best directors of all time, and also one of the best writers of all time, to be honest. I've not seen much of his work, but I've seen enough of his work to know that he is a rather good director and a rather good writer, in my opinion at least. The IMDb rating for this movie was an 8.8 out of 10, and my rating was an 8.7 out of 10. This is an action epic slash sci-fi slash action adventure film, and it's rated at 12A. It was made in 2010, which means it's now 15 years old. It's available on Now, Prime, and Amazon to rent. I think from $4.99 it rents for on Amazon. So this is another reason why having the physical copy of the film, like I do, I'll show you. It's another reason why having the actual physical copy of the film is better, because £5 you're paying for that on Amazon Prime, where I paid 10 pence for it at a charity shop, which means in the long run, if I wanted to watch it again and again until it actually came to be the price of that £5, I could watch it 50 times, is it? No. Or something like that. I can't bother to do the math now. But you'd be times it by 10 at least in your thing. So it's much more worth it, in my opinion, to get the actual disc. Oh, and I would also like to say, Christopher Nolan is also one of the people that directed The Dark Knight. So, you can tell he's done a lot of good work in the past in these movies. So, there's not really much you can complain about with Christopher Nolan's work. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to get straight into the description of the film now. A thief who steals corporate secrets through the use of a dream sharing technology is given an increased task at planning an idea into the mind of a CEO. But his tragic past may doom the project and his team to disaster. Okay, so that's kind of just a description of the movie now, and you can probably tell a lot by just the start of the movie. To be honest, I never knew what the movie was about, and I didn't really get it, and I didn't really understand the film at first. But as I started to pay more attention to it, it was a really good movie with a really stacked cast, tons of famous and really good actors in the film, Oscar winners. You know, you've got Oscar winners like Leonardo DiCaprio, and you've got Michael Caine in there. There's a lot of good actors in this film. I'm pretty sure what's his name? Hold on, give me a second. I know his name. What am I thinking? Cillian Murphy has won an Oscar as well. I think that was for Oppenheimer. So, yeah. The premises of the story was difficult to understand at first, but then I was drawn into the action-packed scenes and some amazingly talented actors, and some also really good bits of comedy and connection between the characters. You can actually feel the connection between the characters, and you actually start to like the storyline. It's like with The Dark Knight, sometimes films start off a bit boring, but then as soon as they got into the good stuff, you know it's going to be a good film, because with all these actors, it's not possible really to have that bad of a film with all these famous actors like Leonardo DiCaprio and Elliot Page and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and also Michael Caine. Michael Caine plays a rather small role in this movie, to be honest, but his acting is still impeccable. He is such a good actor. It's the same with Leonardo DiCaprio. He's been in blockbuster films. He's been in Titanic. He's been in The Castaway. He's been in I don't think he was in The Castaway. Shutter Island. He's been in so many good films that he's just renowned as a good actor now. The same with Michael Caine. You obviously got Tom Hardy in the film as well, and Cillian Murphy. They've been in such good films, obviously. So you can see how Christopher Nolan likes to work with the same actors. He's worked with Tom Hardy before. He's worked with Michael Caine before. He's definitely worked with Leonardo DiCaprio before. He kind of follows the same premise as another famous director, who I'm going to mention now, is Quentin Tarantino, who I think is my favourite director of all time. I don't know, it's between Christopher Nolan and Quentin Tarantino, but they follow the same they use the same actors. So obviously Quentin Tarantino also uses a lot of Leonardo DiCaprio. He uses Jamie Foxx. He uses a lot of famous actors a lot in his movies, so you can tell that these actors are good enough for the directors to want them back and to pay them more, so they are back in the film. So it just shows you how much of a good movie it is. So I'm just going to show you some stuff now. I picked a few posters off the internet to show you. This is the first one. It's just a little poster, an Inception with a Leonardo DiCaprio's face in the front and some words, and then the main Inception poster I've got there on the picture. So I do really appreciate all the effort. I put a lot of effort into these videos, so I would really appreciate if you liked, subscribed, and turn the notification bell so you get notified when I make new videos, and so you can enjoy the content that I make. We've got 30 subscribers now. I want to get 50 by the end of the month, by the end of this month if possible. So we can carry on, and hopefully we can spread, the news about movie reviews. Obviously, at some point I will be reviewing the newer movies first, because I'll be going to the cinema a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna show you something else now. I bought this not too long ago. It's like a Shaun of the Dead poster. I've never actually watched the film, so I was thinking it was a bit dumb of me to buy the poster. But so I bought that because my friend said it was a really good film, and I was 2 for 10 at HMV, because HMV does have really good posters. I was going for the Superman poster, but there was none left of them, so I had to pick up something else. I was going to get an AC/DC poster, but I thought I review movies, I should get a movie poster. So I've got Shaun of the Dead, which I do own in my collection. I will show you in a second. there. Oh, crap. Shaun of the Dead. That's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and sub. Bye-bye.